My name is Holly Goodall, and this is my SWOT presentation for the Coca-Cola Company. The Coca-Cola Company is a global total beverage company. They produce around 200 different brands of drinks throughout the world. Not just soft drinks either. They produce a variety of other different drinks, including juices, water, dairy, coffee, and teas. Of course, their most famous drink, or their most popular drink, is the classic Coca-Cola. Starting with the strengths of our SWOT analysis, the Coca-Cola Company is a multi-billion-dollar company. Several of their brands are billion-dollar brands. They employ over 700,000 people across the world, and this attributes to economic growth in each of those countries. They've created a brand that is known to almost every household and business throughout the world. They continuously work to improve the number of bottles recycled every day to try and reduce waste. In 2015, they did become the first Fortune 500 company to replenish all of the water used in its global beverage production as part of its water stewardship initiative. And they actually did this 5 years ahead of their goal. For their weaknesses, Cokes and Coke products definitely have a lot of sugar. We know that sugar attributes to diabetes, and in America, approximately 1/3 of Americans either have diabetes or have pre-diabetes, and we know that sugar and carbonated drinks and soft drinks can greatly attribute to this disease. This is just one of the unhealthy advantages of Coke. Another one is their biggest competitor is Pepsi. Pepsi have diversified their company because they also now are in the snack food business because they own Frito, they own Lay's, they own Ruffles. Those are just a couple of the other companies that they have added to their profile. For opportunities, for when we look at the water, they don't only just bottle water, but they also have a mission to provide safe and clean drinking water to countries around the world, especially to the countries that they are actually producing their beverages in. As far as the waste is concerned, they are trying to reduce their waste. They're working towards achieving a goal of producing 100% recyclable materials with their packaging by 2025. And as far as the sugar is concerned, they are now offering a lot of low sugar or no sugar substitutes. As most of you know, you now have Coke Zero, you have Sprite Zero. A lot of these brands that they have, actually 18 of their top 20 brands have at least one of these either low sugar or no sugar options. As far as threats are concerned, as we talked about before, Pepsi, who is their biggest competitor, has a more diversified market because they have stepped into other things other than drinks, like snacks. For plastic, while they do claim to be moving towards fully recyclable materials, they have been highly criticized for the amount of plastic that they're using. They rank as the highest plastic polluter in the entire world. Now for strategies. So their intended strategy, back in 1886, Dr. John Pemberton, who was an American pharmacist and a veteran of the Confederate Army, he was looking for a cure for his addiction to morphine. He was addicted to morphine because he had been injured in a battle. And after experimenting with several different recipes, he accidentally mixed his base syrup with carbonated water. And he decided to try and sell that as a fountain drink. So when we get to the Emergent, him and his business partner, which they came together and named the drink Coca-Cola. Even though he was still suffering from the expense of his morphine addiction and getting increasingly more and more ill, he started selling the rights to his drink because he needed the money. However, he felt that his drink was going to be sold nationwide. and he wanted to pass some of those rights that he would have had onto his son. So he kept a portion of his share, but his son ended up wanting the money. So he sold off the last of his patent, and he had never actually got to see that his product grew to a nationally and then later globally known name, because he died a few short months after after he sold off his last share. So realized now Coca-Cola is the most popular soft drink in the world. They outsell the number 2 drink, which is currently Red Bull, by more than 5.5 times. Again, they produce over 200 varieties of drinks, including other soft drinks, in over 200 companies in the world. Thank you for listening to my presentation. I hope you learned a little something about the Coca-Cola Company, and thank you for your attention.